Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, we all know that the country of France is in turmoil. The governments keep being defeated. People are asking for the Macron's head. The previous president, Sarkozy, has been assigned to jail. Not sure exactly where that's standing right now. I thought to myself, so I did a reading, I think it was last year. Will the Iranian monarchy ever return, the Shah of Iran? The answer was yes. And the answer was within 2 to 3 years, which was shocking at the time. We did not know about the troubles in Iran. Well, we know there's troubles there, but we did not know that the states were going to bomb them and that they were arguing with Israel and all of that. It was just a simple question, will the monarchy ever return to Iran? And the answer was yes, within 2 to 3 years, to everybody's shock and amazement. But since then, it's been getting louder and louder that the Shah of Iran to return. Well, the current Shah of Iran. Obviously, the Shah of Iran that was kicked out in 1979, obviously is no longer with us, but his son is. All right, so then it got me thinking, with all the troubles in France, will they ever return to a monarchy? Now, so first thing I had to do was check to see if there's anybody that's still living. Like, believe it or not, there's still distant relatives of the Russian royal family. Of course, we know because they were related to Queen Victoria. So there's all sorts. Anyways, is there legitimate claim to the throne in France? And indeed there is. And his name is Louis Alphonse, Duke of Anjou. This is the senior line, descended from the Bourbons, and is often considered the most senior claim based on genealogical lineage. He is also second cousin to the current king in Spain. As we know, they're all related to each other somehow. There's another person who has a claim from Orléans, Jean, Count of Paris. I love that name, Count of Paris. This line descends from King Louis Philippe I, who reigned from 1830 to 1848. The Orleanian claim is supported by those who favor a more moderate, liberal monarchy. And then there's a third one who is a descendant of Prince Napoleon, Jean-Christophe, and this claim is based on being a descendant, but there's a dispute whether he really is. A little bit of naughtiness going on there in that lineage. So anyways, let's just outright ask, will the monarchy ever return to France? And according to what I can find, if it did, this Louis Alphonse is the senior claimant and would become king, even though there's other contenders. Will the monarchy ever return to France? Anjou, one of my favorite pairs. Anjou, Paris. Will the monarchy ever return to France? Will the monarchy ever... Ooh, what popped out here? 10 of Swords. There's the ruin. Ooh, and the Magician. Spin doctoring of that, the fact that the monarchy ended. Yeah, this is manifestation. Interesting. I'll have to remember those cards as I read. Shall we begin? And like I said, to usher in communism, you need to be rid of the monarchy. And the practice was on France. And once they realized they could get rid of the monarchy, then they patiently waited and took over Russia. Now, are they after the British royal family? 80 years between France and Russia, 80 years between Russia and Britain. We don't chop heads off anymore, do we? We murder you in the papers. 10 of Cups in reverse. The family is really not happy about it, kind of scattered. Perhaps they're living their comfortable little lives and they're just like, we don't want that happening ever again. 6 of Swords, they've actually moved on. I actually think they have their own comfortable little life, and obviously propped up by different royalties, just like the Greece, the Greek monarchy, is given sanctuary and whatnot. I think they're just like, yeah, that's ancient history. The Lovers, I'm gonna have to cover that up. That's choices. 4 of Coins, well, it has a lot to do with money. And 2 of Swords, no, absolutely not. It has a lot to do with money, with budgeting. I mean, what was the original reasons that the monarchy took off in France? I mean, the ones they caught, they cut their heads off, just like the ones they caught in Russia, they executed. The whole family broke off and they all went to their own little corners of the world. And that's what they chose to do. They're choosing not to come back. I mean, the amount of money that it would take to reinstate all of them, and the answer is no. Knight of Swords. It's all just talk. It's all just what if. This is also the Knight of Swords is also my assassination card. And they've got a lot of muscle memory when it comes to that. 8 of Wands in reverse, no. No. They love France. They love the French culture. They understand all of it, but been there, done that. Got the t-shirt, coffee cup, keychain, and fridge magnet. The Empress, 4 of Coins. Maybe once there's a female to become an empress, to become the queen. Maybe. Interesting that this card here to me looks like Queen Elizabeth, and she was an empress, and we have the Empress on here as well. Knight of Cups. They might be offered. They might be offered. Look, there's even a French, the little, to me that looks very French, that coat. So there might be some kind of offer. Hey, I know we kind of chopped your head off, but we could use some stability here. Queen of Swords in reverse, absolutely not. No. 3 of Wands, patience. There are people who still want them back. And there are people who think that one day we will have a monarchy again. Right now, the family is no, not at all. Not at all. I mean, why would they want to come back during all that political turmoil as well, right? What kind of snake pit are they stepping into? 5 of Wands in reverse. No, it's too unstable. It's really too unstable. Now, if we go back to this Empress cards, there's possibilities, sure. Sure. And perhaps maybe one of the females of the royal family will be driving it somehow. Probably maybe I don't know, the mother of this, Louis Alphonse. But no, I think there'll be an offer from France, almost like a cultural revival kind of thing. But I'm getting that the family overall does not want to. It's not even a question. We got the no right here, and they're not even going to discuss it. It's out of the question. Queen of Coins in reverse. 4 of Cups. No. 10 of Coins. 6 of Coins in reverse. I think what I'm hearing? You couldn't pay me enough. You really couldn't pay me enough. We're really kind of happy with what we've got right now. We're comfortable. We've got a name. We're aristocrats around Europe. You know, we got a legacy. We've got legacy wealth we passed down, and we're kind of content with that. We're really kind of content with that. Would you quit poking us with it? I'm gonna say there's not enough money for us to come back. We're actually doing quite well, thank you very much. And that would be like working, and now your name is in the paper all the time, and they see what the British royal family's going through. They see what their cousins in Spain are going through, constantly gossip and whatnot. And they're just like, you honestly couldn't pay us enough. We really like our little life. Like, there's nothing here I'm feeling like they want to fight for it. It's their honor. It's their yeah, it's their legacy or whatever, but they're quite happy with what they're content. They've got money, they've got a name. You know, you look at this card, people are quite content. Reading books, picking fruit, playing with kids. Nobody here is upset about anything. And also here with the Four of Cups, it's like, here's the offers. Nah, we're good, thanks. It'll actually cost us money. It'll actually cost us money, right? Because now, you know, now do we have to have, I don't know, more security, which would be paid for? Now do we have to buy better clothes? Now do we have, you know, more security around our private home? Like, they're just not really into it at all. They're not fighting for it at all. Anybody who is fighting for them, you're kind of wasting your time. They're just not there. They're just really not there. They're happy with their little lives. So will there ever be a monarchy in France again? Not if they can help it. Not if they can help it. Yeah, I think they've got some cellular memory what's going on there, especially here, Marie Antoinette. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.